Hello everyone and welcome to our gameplay channel. For several days I haven't been published any video on my channel. The reason behind this is the release of Throne and Liberty on Korean servers, and after playing for a few days I'd like to share my impressions. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos about this game. I'm planning to create a comprehensive encyclopedia dedicated to this game, if it will be interesting to my viewers. Therefore, share your thoughts about this in the comments. Also, if you have any questions about this game, be sure to ask them in comment section below this video. I'd like to start by saying that naturally my gaming experience isn't entirely complete because I'm playing with a minimum ping of 200, meaning a delay sometimes reaches 2 seconds, which in any games can be considered catastrophic. Additionally, I want to know that I play on Korean servers and although the game is translated into English, there are still occasional issues with quest translations, leading to several hours lost in search of specific items or places on the map. Also remember that the mmorpg genre is closely tied to in-game relationship with other players, forming groups and guilds for more complex tasks, raiding bosses, PvP, participating in events together, and sometimes just waiting to ask a question in a guild. Unfortunately, I'm a part of Korean guild and communication seems impossible. Hence, in a week of gameplay I couldn't participate in any guild raids or events. These significantly affect the character development. Sadly, a solo player can never obtain items from raids and some are even unavailable for purchase through the in-game auction. Okay, let's talk about the graphics in Throne and Liberty. When comparing it with other games in this genre, the game confidently stands out at the top in terms of this aspect, and there isn't much more to it here. As for me, game's storyline, it boasts a fairly good quest line. Sometimes I even found myself delving into the essence of what's happening, which is quite unlike me. To give you more context, I've been playing World of Warcraft for 3 years, yet I know absolutely nothing about the lore of the game, and have never been interested in it. Quests encountered in the Throne and Liberty can sometimes be so hard that it seems even the developers won't understand how to complete them. There are quests where you need to fly from one place to another using transformations, and the flight time and height are calculated in such a way that if you accidentally use acceleration during the flight, you won't reach the required destination, leading you to return and start over. This can take multiple attempts, especially if you decided to undertake the quest solo rather than watch its completion on my channel. Moving on, let's discuss the events in which I've participated. There are around 10 events happening in the world of Throne and Liberty, which can be categorized in different types: peaceful, combat, guild-related, peaceful boss event, combat boss event, and territory captures. I've been a part of all these events and can say I enjoy participating in such events. Most frequently, this involve peaceful and guild-related events, as in combat events my ping and lack of clan communication leave me alone against 2 or 3 opponents, resulting in my death and loss of experience. Now onto the loss of the experience upon death. I've seen this feature before in Lineage 2, but in Throne of Liberty you can recover lost experience. You can recover lost experience 3 times a day entirely for free. After that, for each recovery you'll need to pay Solant coins or special coins for a recover lost experience. And the cost of restoration depends on the amount of experience lost. This naturally leads to a significant cost for experience recovery at levels beyond 30. Therefore, playing solo, I recommend avoiding events and bosses where other players can kill you without any negative consequences for them. Next, I'd like to talk about the convenience of the gameplay. I probably choose the worst weapon to start the game, a sword and a two-handed sword, greatsword. Sure, I can change them, but I've already invested too many resources and time into these weapons and skills to simply switch them out. It seems easier for me to create a new character with a new set of skills and weapons to regain all quest rewards and develop my character much faster and more conveniently with my knowledge of the game. So in close combat, it's crucial to use your character's defensive skills, which use in stamina. In the case of two-handed sword, this includes counterattacks and protection from negative effects, while with a sword and shield it involves healing a specific amount of health, receiving significantly less damage and defending against negative effects. Considering my ping on Korean servers, I don't always manage to use these skills on time, resulting in the inability to utilize my main advantage due to delays. The mechanics are intriguing but won't appeal to all genre enthusiasts, as they demand even greater attention in almost every battle, specifically focusing on the monster's animation you're fighting. And if there are several monsters, it becomes much more challenging than it was before. PvP-wise, I don't have much to say. To put things into perspective, I've managed to defeat only one player while being killed over 15 times. Consequently, I opted out of participating in combat events to avoid losing experience without purpose. In comparison to previous developer projects, there are particularly no pay-to-win aspects in the game. The items sold in the store or available in the Battle Pass can be labeled as a pay-to-win because these items are accessible to players without any purchases, albeit in smaller quantities. I highly recommend subscribing to the channel and posting your questions in the comments. This way the next video can delve deeper into the topics that interest you. The game offers an auto battle feature if you have at least one button on your mouse or keyboard to create a simple macro for pressing the E key, which in turn triggers auto attacks. Using the built-in radar set to auto-refresh targets every 3 seconds, you can switch between the 10 nearest targets and use the E key to auto-attack and eliminate monsters. Unfortunately, this will create a significant gap between those who can use macros, leaving their PC running indefinitely, and those who cannot. The equipment enhancement and craft system are entirely linked to grinding. Firstly, you'll need a lot of Solant coins to improve skills and equipment. Secondly, Solant coins are required to purchase consumable materials, potentially for teleports, restoring lost experience and much more. I didn't grasp this immediately and began spending Solant everywhere. Eventually I found myself without enough Solant to buy World Reliefs, which restore health in battle. Therefore do not squander your Solant, you'll need it, especially for enhancing equipment. Enhancement regular equipment from the 1st to the 5th level might require approximately 50,000 Solant, while if it's a rare quality weaponry, it could cost up to 200,000 Solant. Here, luck plays a significant role as each enhancement level becomes progressively more expensive and every use of the growth stone is random, either immediately boosting the level by 1 point or filling 20% of that point. Consequently, you might need to use the stones 5 times to enhance your weapon or equipment for 1 level. If you're still unsure where to acquire a Solant, subscribe to the channel to ensure you don't miss the new video where I'll provide detailed information about it. I don't plan to play on Korean servers forever, and naturally I'll switch to Amazon Game servers upon the global release. Right now I'm just gathering all available information for viewers using this unreliable account, which I could lose at any time. Thank you very much for watching this video, I hope you enjoy, please subscribe on my channel, give a like on this video, write your thoughts in comments below. Thank you very much one more time, I wish you good health and best of luck, goodbye.